So finally, let's just think about some of the new forms of data viz that are around. Current hot topic, but the underlying principles, as we said right at the beginning, are still those that are used in cartography. What makes it all very exciting is that the new tools, the software tools that are becoming available, allow us to be much more creative in terms of the way we present our data. Mind you, being creative does not mean that it's better, so bear that in mind. So this slide just gives a few graphics to show what may be possible in a very still but often dynamic type style. We can convert our data into 3D objects and put those within a 3D model so that we can move around the map and view the world from different perspectives. Many of us will have done that, and that's very interesting. But from a cartographic point of view, we really have to bear in mind that the reader has to know what is the message that you're taking out of the 3D model that you're asking them to look around. Context is really important, and that's why we emphasized text earlier on. It's surprisingly easy to get lost in a 3D map when contextual information is removed. We can improve the experience by adding on not just text, but symbology as well, in the same way that we do for 2D maps. And you'll know from many online suppliers that they create what's called scale dependent content. So as you move from one scale view to another, you go from a small scale, large area, to a large scale, small area, the content changes. You get more detail added. You may remove symbols and add in the actual feature in some detail. That's a very good technique and well worth thinking about, but you have to do it very carefully to ensure the message is maintained. We can apply all this in 3D space as you zoom in and out. But what you've got to remember is that 3D space is much more difficult to interpret for the casual viewer. You've got to understand the impact of elevation and angle of view on what it is they're actually seeing and what it is they're interpreting. So, you know, you may be in a certain position where the feature that you want to show actually isn't visible. Do you keep a symbol there? Do you have a half hidden symbol? How do you handle that in terms of communicating the information? The whole color, text, symbol combination becomes more complex as you move around in 3D space, and the features become more dynamic in how they're represented. This is a really rapidly developing and very exciting form of cartography. So if you can master the basics, actually you should be able to generate some really fantastic maps in the future.